What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you're gonna be watching some Red Star gameplay, and it's, I think, from the beta. It is some super old gameplay. Honestly, I'm going to be getting better gameplay and more updated gameplay soon, but until then, hopefully you guys just enjoy the old school beta gameplay and the camo grinding gameplay. Quick note on the camo grind, because I know some of you guys care, maybe some of you guys don't, but I'm basically going to go for diamond on certain weapon classes. So assault rifles, submachine guns, and shotguns for sure. I already finished submachine guns, so that's taken care of. But I just don't think I'm going to be doing atomic this year. You know, I just can't see myself playing this game next year when Modern Warfare 2 comes out. I will probably just not play this game again, unless it's like way better, the DLC maps are way better or whatever. I just don't see myself playing this game because it's just, there's not a whole lot of incentive to play this game over Modern Warfare right now. When it comes down to it, I think Modern Warfare, the Modern Warfare series in general, is just going to be superior to anything Sledgehammer can put out. Now, that's not to say, I think Modern Warfare is a great game or anything like that. Of course, it's not, all right? Like, the Modern Warfare respawn was complete dumpster fire. It was just trash, okay? Like, if you want to play respawn in that game, I'll check you into a mental hospital myself, okay? Just don't worry about that. But today, I did want to talk about something that Call of Duty put out a few days back. I didn't think I was going to cover this. I wanted to cover something else, but unfortunately, they really just didn't come out with anything new, so I'm going to talk about this. Call of Duty released a statement, and it's from the official Call of Duty site or Twitter, right, whatever. Not Raven, not Infinity Ward, not Sledgehammer, not Treyarch. So they say, "We wanted to take a minute to talk about fixing the game. We hear you and we feel your frustrations. Our teams are hard at work addressing the issues that are being experienced across Vanguard, Warzone, and Modern Warfare. Updates are being deployed as quickly as possible. We want everyone to have a seamless experience no matter which game mode, or platform you play on." And the rest of it is just filler, your feedback's important, stay tuned to follow us on Twitter, and all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. And honestly, I don't think that they're wrong to do this. I think it's good in terms of communication, but I think it's not warranting like a correct response. It's not warranting a response where we should be like, "Oh yes, thank you so much for listening to us. Oh my God." It's not like that. Call of Duty, they can't fool us every time. They've said stuff like this before. And to me, I've always believed this, even like in, real life and personal life. To me, actions speak way louder than words. I remember back in, at high school and middle school, stuff like that, and even just like passing people on the street, like for instance, I don't know, just like a grocery store or whatever, and you like run into each other and you do the pleasantries like, "Oh, hey, how have you been? How are you?" And then one of you, it might not be you, it might be the other person, but one of you is gonna say, "Hey, we should catch up soon." And you know what that means? That means I'm probably not going to hit you up. You're probably not going to hit me up, because if we were, we would have already done so, right? It's just a formality. It's just like just in case I want to seem like a nice person. I don't want to seem like I don't care about you. But in reality, you don't, If you did, you probably would have hit them up and they probably would have hit you up by now. Either or, if you were good enough friends, that probably would have happened. That's literally what I feel like is happening with Call of Duty right now. It's just like, oh, they ran into us all like chirping at them on Twitter, and then, "Oh, we got to release this. Oh, don't worry, we hear you and we're going to fix this." To me, it means nothing. Okay. You want my respect. You want my like feelings of ill will towards you to be like eased or whatever. Actually fix your game. Okay. You want to know some of the main fixes? I'll just tell you right now. Okay. People are still randomly on fire. Okay. The fire is like on your screen for way too long. Yes, it's nice that they fixed it. So Fortified and Dauntless, you can like kind of walk through it or run through. That's nice. Yeah, cool. Good job. That should have been in the game, but cool for fixing it for 2 months later. I think the next thing that you really got to focus on is nerfing the fire in general. Okay, it's just way too much, way too loud. Speaking of loud, I think there's audio cues for the fire that's just completely burning out people's eardrums. So go ahead and fix that. All right, that's just a complete joke. Another thing you want to actually work on, packet burst. Okay, I get that I'm playing with people like across the country, like Foley, for instance. I get it. We're all across the country, but it doesn't mean that we should both have to suffer with packet bursts. I literally would join up on him and a couple other people who maybe live across the country or whatever, and we'd all lag. We'd all suffer packet bursts, packet loss, and it's just a miserable experience. Okay, this game is already frustrating enough. We don't need, to be stuttering. We don't need to see these delays on our screen. Okay, just fix it. Okay, it's not new for you, Call of Duty. You've been releasing games for what, 15, 16 years? This is not a new problem. Another thing you really want to fix, if you really want to show goodwill, how about Modern Warfare? That game is still unplayable. I know that some people said like, oh, their consoles is working now or whatever, but I don't think so. You know, there are still Warzone perks being used. I've seen some people like play Search and Destroy Modern Warfare just because I can't bring myself to go back to it, but I like watching it sometimes. But yeah, I see people, you know, playing Search and they're shooting people, they snipe people, boom, armor, boom, tempered. You know, it's just, these things are not part of the game. You know, I don't get how you can allow these things to happen and not only happen, but persist for as long as they have been. You know, if Sledgehammer, if Infinity Ward, Treyarch even, if they nip these things in the bud within like a week, you know, that's fine. I get that. I understand. I think the bigger glaring issue is that these things go on for months and then we hear that they're now starting to work on it. Like, hello? It would literally be like me giving you a review of Black Ops 4 right now. Like, yeah, the game's kind of dead and gone already. You're a little late there, buddy. You know, who's gonna watch that? It's kind of like what's gonna happen with Sledgehammer Games and Vanguard in general, right? Like, who's gonna end up playing Vanguard by the time it's fixed? If you look on Twitch right now, there's like no support for it. Nobody's watching it. Nobody's really streaming it even. Not only just Vanguard too, like Warzone is down viewership way compared to what it was before. You know, people say like, oh, you can't judge everything on Twitch, but you can judge what's popular, right? You can judge what people are enjoying right now. And so, I mean, if Warzone had like 300,000 viewers at one point and now it's at 50K, yeah, you can kind of judge that because you're comparing to yourself, right? You're not comparing to other games or anything. You're comparing to literally what's out right now. Obviously, no game is going to live forever. No game is going to last forever, but it would be cool to see like your cash cow being Warzone, obviously, because they couldn't care less about 6v6 anymore. It'd be cool to see your cash cow actually thrive and be a cash cow instead of being like 10th on the Twitch viewership, you know, and just way less, like a fraction of what you had back when Modern Warfare was the only game in Warzone. I talked about consoles a little bit before, but apparently, and again, I'm on PC, you know, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I'm on PC, so I don't experience this, but I wanted to cover it because I know a lot of you guys are on Xbox and PS4. Apparently, PS4, PS5 kind of got fixed in terms of like crashing, but Xbox's issues apparently multiplied and are way, way higher. You know, there's way more glitches and bugs on the Xbox version now than there was before. I think that's actually like hilarious. You know, how do you mess that up even more? I also said it in a previous video, but packet burst, packet loss is way increased as well since the last update. I don't know what they're doing. You know, again, it's actions speak louder than words, okay? You want my respect, you want me to keep playing this game, you know, keep talking about the game in a positive light. Do something that earns that, okay? Don't just say things. Saying things means nothing. I can literally say I'm a millionaire. I can say I dropped out of college and I own my own company. It doesn't mean anything, you know? Until I show you that I actually am a millionaire, until I show you I own a company, it means nothing, okay? Actions speak louder than words. That's the main takeaway from this video. Hopefully you, agree to that or anything like that. It's one of the main life lessons that I learned growing up. Because a lot of people would promise a lot of things and I would be disappointed quite often. So, if you're a young person watching this, take that to heart, you know, not saying people suck or anything like that, but, keep your expectations low when it comes to people and always trust actions over words. And I think we really need to do that with Call of Duty as well. Anyway, that's basically it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary, the gameplay. I want to spice things up on the channel a little bit, do a little bit different things here and there. I'm going to see what end up tweaking. I will hopefully have some thumbnail updates in the future as well. I got some people working on some stuff for me. So my thumbnail should stand out a little bit better and hopefully more, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. Let me know what you guys like, dislike, and I will continue to try to get better at this every day as we go. So that's it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you have a good and safe weekend. If you have Monday off, happy Martin Luther King Day, and have a good weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.